Rahul Gandhi has once again made remarks against the Modi Sarkar and the Indian democracy in London, because just a few days back as well, we tracked how he called out the Indian democracy wherein he attacked the idea of Ek Bharat. And once again, while addressing the media back in London, he has alleged that the structures of Indian democracy are under brutal attack, and there are conversations going on within the opposition to unite around an alternative vision for the country, is what has been reiterated by Rahul Gandhi in London. Going to Niyamika on this. Niyamika, Rahul Gandhi has once again come forward commenting on Indian democracy, saying that it is under brutal attack. Just a few days back as well, he made similar comment in London while he was at the Cambridge University, and that didn't go well down with the BJP, which slammed Rahul Gandhi for attacking India from a foreign soil.
Absolutely, as once again the Congress leader Rahul Gandhi has retaliated his remarks, as earlier also he has hit out at the central government, and this time also while being in London, and while he was addressing the reporters at India Insights event organized by the Indian Journalists Association, he had once again said that the structures of Indian democracy are under brutal attack, and there are conversations ongoing with the opposition to unite around an alternative vision for the country. And this he had said while mentioning about the Bharat Jodo Yatra, as he has clearly mentioned that the reason for the became necessary because the structures of our democracy, the structures of Indian democracy are. Here also we have seen that Rahul Gandhi has made similar kind of comments, and for that matter, BJP has also attacked Congress leader Rahul Gandhi for saying that he is maligning the image of our country in the foreign land. And once again, he has made certain comments, as he has also mentioned about the recent tax survey which was being conducted against the BBC, as he claimed it as an example of the suppression of voices all across the country. So once again, he has made certain kind of remarks, which is basically to hit out at the central government and the ruling BJP while addressing their being in London.
But now it is to be seen that how the BJP is going to react on this comment which has been made once again by Rahul Gandhi. But of course, so far, as far as the Congress is concerned, they have been defending their own neta, saying that the claims and the charges made by Rahul Gandhi are true, and there is nothing wrong when it comes to him making such comments from a foreign soil. Niyamika.
Well, that's absolutely right. As recently also the Congress party's spokesperson Supriya has also held a press conference, and many other leaders of the Congress party came in support of the Congress leader Rahul Gandhi, because they are saying that whatever he has said is absolutely true, because the democracy of our country are under attack, and that is the reason why even there are many opposition parties who are trying to unite ahead of the 2024 general election, because this is a necessity of the country to unite of all the opposition, because the current dispensation, the current ruling dispensation is basically misusing all these central agencies, whether it is ED, CBI or IT, and that is...
All right, Niyamika, apologies for interrupting in between, because I'm also being joined by Shahzad Poonawala over the phone line. Shahzad, good morning. Once again, Rahul Gandhi has reiterated that there is an attack on Indian democracy, and these comments are of course coming in while he's in London.
You know, an attack on Parivar Tantra by the people of India can't be considered as an attack on Lok Tantra by Rahul Gandhi. And Rahul Gandhi must explain that when IT surveys of a similar kind were done against BBC, when the UPA was in power, was that also suppression of free press and media? Or was that was Chamatkar and today it is Gunegar? So, you know, this is convenient hypocrisy of Rahul Gandhi. Just in the haste to do Vyakti Virod, he descends into Desh Virod. The fact of the matter is that the BBC put out a documentary which was completely one-sided and biased. But having said that, they have been indulging in certain kinds of financial transactions which have been under the lens for a very long period of time, even under the UPA. And if action is taken on that as per the law, then to go and categorize that as suppression of free media, and it's coming from those who imposed emergency, those who brought in acts like the Press Act and Anti-Defamation Bill during the Rajiv Gandhi tenure and while they were in power, and those who tried to silence free press and all institutions of the country are today preaching about independence of institutions, including the media, it's like the saw chuhe khakar billi haj ko chali. So I guess Rahul Gandhi should fact check his hypocrisy and then speak. But it has become a habit for him to deride the country on foreign soil merely because he wants to score a political point or two.
Also, Shehzad, more than a political slugfest, it is more about commenting on India as a whole, because just a few days back as well, we heard what he said, saying that when it comes to India, you can take it like what happens in EU, because we know that there are different laws for different countries. Perhaps a direct comment on the idea of Ek Bharat, unity of India. So, of course, there would be questions which will be raised, because this is coming in at a time when in fact the world leaders are coming forward and praising the Indian democracy.
It's very unfortunate that at a time when the entire world is looking at India as a bright spot in the dark horizon of the world, and including MPs of Britain are standing up in their parliament and praising India, you have an Indian MP on British soil trying to undermine and deride India and trying to besmirch India's reputation. But this is not the first time he's done that. He's derided Indian culture, he's derided Indian institutions, he's even derided Indian armed forces merely because he can't tolerate one person or one party that has been elected to govern the country. And therefore, Rahul Gandhi's utterances on foreign soil only show his political frustration and his fast becoming politically irrelevant career.
Well, thank you, Shehzad, for joining in. But as far as the BJP is concerned, it continues to maintain that the kind of comments that have been made by Rahul Gandhi in London, this is not something new, because previously as well, he has attended several conferences therein, wherein he has directly attacked the Indian democracy in the past as well. But this is not it, because Congress MP Rahul Gandhi at Cambridge also refrained from calling Pulwama attack terror attack sponsored by Pakistan. Instead said that 40 soldiers killed by a car bomb, and this is being seen as an insult to the martyrs of the Pulwama attack. The Wayanad MP went on to call the terrorist a car bomber, implying that it was just a car blast and not a terror attack. Now, on the other hand, Congress leader at Cambridge University, while showing a picture as a part of the presentation, said, and I quote, "In this picture, that is me putting flowers on the spot where 40 soldiers were killed by a car bomb some years back. Kashmir is so-called violent place," unquote. Listen in.
In fact, that picture there is me putting flowers on the spot where almost 40 soldiers were killed by a car bomb some years back. So we arrive in Kashmir, and Kashmir is this so-called violent place.
Now, following his assistance is calling out Pak-sponsored terrorism, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma told into Rahul Gandhi. The veteran BJP leader said that Rahul has denigrated India and the nation has once again been targeted by one of its own. Listen in to these reactions coming in.
How bizarre and how obnoxious is today's speech of Rahul Gandhi at Cambridge, where he selectively preferred not to use the word terrorist and give a clean chit to Pakistan. Shows the mean mentality of Congress and its leaders. This way he has defamed the martyrs of Pulwama who laid down their life for this country. Is Rahul Gandhi still playing in the hands of Pakistan? Isn't this a shame for Congress and its leaders?
On that note, let me know a very short break. News and updates will continue on Times Now.